In this video, we're going to chat about the 80% of the market everybody's missing out. They're not working with that 80% chunk. Look at this 80% market. We're going to talk about this in this video. Today we're going to talk about a really interesting topic, and one of the topics which I learned along the way. It's called marketing, right? So we all need to learn and understand these things called marketing. You guys know my story. Come from a background in the corporate world, had no idea how to do marketing at all. Didn't actually know how to take my message. So I was the best guy in the things what I was doing, but I didn't know how to sell it. I didn't know how to tell the world that I am the best guy for that. So what I had to do is I had to go out and learn a new way of doing things. So I'm going to share something today. You really need to watch this till the end, because it's going to make $1 million impact in your business. So what happens is we have three type of marketing with three type of target in the market. So 10% of the people who are ready to buy today from you, they're the guys who are ready. So most people, what they're doing and what I was doing, and most of the world, what they're doing is they're trying those people who are 10% of the people who are ready to buy from you today. So everybody is fighting for that. Everybody wants that chunk today. If you look at the Facebook ads, if you look at Google AdWords, everything is targeted towards that kind of people who are ready to buy. But there is 80% of the people who are not ready to buy today. They are ready to buy in next 30 days to 1 year, depends what you're selling. They are the market who are not ready today. So most of the businesses are targeting the 10% and ignoring the 80%. 80% of the chunks, and there is the last 10% of the chunk which will never buy from you. Doesn't matter what you do. So what I'm going to say today is you need to learn to work with the 80%. That's where most of the marketing is making the mistake, or that's what most of the businesses are making the mistake. So when you work with the 80%, you need to nurture them. You need to give them something which they look forward to. When the problem comes, then they come and buy from you. Let me give you an example. I usually call it a thing called indicators. Indicators are things that when people are ready to buy, means that certain thing has to happen in their lives for them to take that action to buy from you. I was speaking to one friend of mine. They run a tipping business. So they have a pretty good tipping business, and I was chatting with him, and he said we have two indicators in our business. What it means is their business understand it. They have two type of indicators. One is when people moving the house, when they leave the house. You know that we all have a lot of stuff in a house. When you're moving the house, all the stuff we sort of gather in last many years. When you want to move the house, you want to chuck that out, and you don't want to use that. You don't want to take that to the new house. That's one of the indicators. Number two indicator is when you move into the new house. Means that when you're moving into the new house, you buy new stuff. When you buy new stuff, what do you got? You got a lot of big boxes you want to chuck as well. So in their business, there are two type of indicators, right? So what indicator you have in your business today? When you work with the 80%, you're trying to understand the market in that perspective, trying to nurture them and find what indicators do they have, which you can find today to work with them. I learned this really hard way. So what happened in our business in the last few years is we were spending so much time and energy on Facebook ads and spending so much and not getting the results. And I started to ask those questions: why other people are making a lot of money, or why other people are getting the results and making their businesses successful, and why aren't I able to do it? When you ask good question, when you get really good answers after that, right? So when I started asking those questions, what happened is I learned along the way that we were working with only those 10% people who are ready to buy from us today, and they are not actually ready. So all the competition in the market, they were competing for that 10% chunk. The moment I learned that I need to work with the rest of the 80%, the business changed quickly straight away after that, because we understood our target market really well. We understood that when they're going to be ready, what are the indicators I need to look for them to buy. When the trigger happens, I know they're going to buy from us. So what are the triggers for your target market? What are the triggers? What happens in their world when they're ready to buy from you? Learn these new way of things. Learn this new way of doing marketing. Don't go the old way. Don't try to buy or sell to the people who are ready today. Work with the 80% chunk and see the things change in next few months. Guys, let me interrupt you very quickly. I know you've been watching these videos. I know you like it, but you haven't been liking it. So like this video, share this video. This might change somebody's life.